It's a process. Love, it's a process. Growth, it's a process. Understanding, it's a process. Wisdom, it's a process. Forgiveness, it's a process. Trust, it's a process. Life, it's a process. Death, it too is a process. Love, it's such a small word, and yet the meaning, depending on who you ask, feels too grand to be expressed with mere words. At least, that's my truth. It always has been that way for me. Is it because I've never truly experienced love from another to the degree that I've longed to experience it? Or is it because I have never been able to give the love I hold deep inside of my heart and soul for another to the degree that I have always longed to be able to express it? In many ways, at times I feel consumed by the very love that I possess and ache to give away to someone who I believe has a capacity to truly understand me and all of the complexities that make up who I am in this lifetime. Where do these tears I now shed come from? I feel as if a dam has burst wide open without warning, as a flood of saltwater emotion washes over me now, in this very moment. But from where? Where have these tears been hiding? And for how long have they remained hidden? Are these tears I cry now to allow me room for growth? But how shall I grow without any true understanding of their origin? Of course, the two must go hand in hand. With each new degree of understanding gleaned through the release of my pent-up emotions, I find myself able to grow, if only just a tiny bit more. I find myself growing just a bit wiser. But the pain, oh, the deep, overwhelming pain that I feel when I contemplate love seems to me contradictory at best. How can I possibly feel so much pain and yet hold so much love within my heart, within my very soul? Yes, forgiveness, that process of forgiveness, that can be a difficult one, a long one. When I think about the many times that I've felt devastated as I experienced the feelings associated with the experience of abandonment, as I reflect on the times that I trusted another, only to find I had been lied to and cheated on, the ability to trust, the desire to trust another quickly fades. As the realization hits, another wave of tears washes over me. Trust. The development of real trust comes with an ability to truly forgive, not necessarily in the forgiving of another, but in the forgiveness of oneself. Forgiveness for mistakes made, forgiveness for owning another's faults. Perhaps that's where these tears have been hiding. Perhaps these tears have been hiding in all of those tiny spaces throughout my heart and soul that have held onto self-loathing and self-blame throughout my life for all of the failed everythings that on a subconscious level I have taken responsibility for. Life, living life and learning the lessons that life has to teach each of us is indeed a process. And even in the process of death, which we all do a little bit of every single day that we live, there are processes to go through and lessons to be learned, transitions to be made. It is all so very complex and yet also very simple as well, I say to myself as I shake my head and sigh. It's all a process. Be well. Always, TJ.